All right, it's come to my attention that for one reason or the other, I don't know which, I did not record lesson 38. Lesson 38 is syncopation, where it means that you're playing off the beat, which means you're not playing right on one, you're playing on the and of one or two or three or four or 12, some other part of the beat. Syncopation just means that the emphasis is on some other part of the beat other than the beginning. So we're going to take it that we're just playing on the and or the middle of each beat. That's what syncopation is. So if you look at number 1 on lesson 38, we have a series of eighth notes, and the two middle eighth notes are tied together. So yes, they get the value of a quarter note in 2/4 time. And if you can look at the bottom row where you have it's in cut time, it's going to be exactly the same. Count it like this: one and one and one and one. One and one and one and one. So we're going to play number 1. I'm going to play the top. Here we go. 1, 2, ready? One and one and one and. It's the and, which is the middle part of each beat. That's important. Now we're going to play number 2, where we play a note on 1, and the second note is on the what we call the and of 1. That means the second part of beat 1. Now, different note here, separate note, that instead of playing an open C sharp, we're going to play another kind of C sharp. We're going to play what's called either the closed or the long C sharp, for tone's sake. The long C sharp is fingered like the low C sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bottom of the circle, and the outside of the spatula like the low C sharp. But we're going to add the octave key. The reason is that the tone quality is better than the open C sharp. Let me go down a rabbit trail and explain to you why. The open C sharp, no fingers pressed down, is a more open sound, more of an ah sound. What we really want on the saxophone is more of a ooh sound. So we're going to play the long C sharp. See, there's a big difference in the tone quality. So in this exercise, we're going to play the long C sharp instead of the open C sharp. Listen for the tone, and listen for the articulation and the syncopation. 1, 2, right? You get it? Again, if I play it too fast, stop the recording, slow it down, and try it again. The third exercise in lesson 38 is a song called Old Folks at Home by a guy named Stephen Foster. You can see that on measure 2, there is the very same syncopation as there is in exercise 2 in the 5th measure. And we see that syncopation again near the end. Again, there's a repeat sign that takes it back to the beginning. And so we play the beginning twice, and then we play the rest of it. Here we go. Old folks at home. Exercise number 3 on lesson 38. 2. Ready? Well, there you go. That was number 3 on lesson 38. Now, lesson 4 has some different articulation, but doesn't have the same amount of syncopation, except in the second to last measure. So here comes Annie Laurie, which is a Scottish melody. It's on number 4, lesson 38. Key signature is the key signature of G, which has an F sharp. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. If you look at the second to last measure, where you have an eighth note, a quarter note, an eighth note, it's the very same articulation or syncopation as you have in exercise 1. 1 and. 1 and. You get it? One more time. 1 and. Now I'll finish it. There you go. Lesson 38. Sorry it took so long. A couple years. Sorry. Again, my name is Willie Lawson. This is the Saxophone Factory. If you like what we do, please share with your friends. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell so you know when I wake up and do one of these for you. This month is International Jazz Appreciation Month, so I'm going to do a few more on the Lenny Niehaus Jazz Conception book, so you want to be around for that. Again, thank you so much for all you do. Until we see you again, keep playing.